Okay, let's get a bunch of extra damage on him. He is going to recover 100 every turn, though. And let's then use the Overwhelm, which is not going to kill him, but it does do a fair bit of damage. And these only have a 1-turn cooldown. So I will get them again turn after next. Anyways, I did a good chunk of his health. He's stunned, whatever. And he's gonna try to do some damage, whatever, that's fine. We're just not gonna let him do that damage, or at least we're gonna try not to. And I'm sort of okay with just leaving him at this amount. Yeah, I mean, I think that's actually the right choice. Yeah, she takes a little bit of damage, it's fine. We heal back a little bit. He heals 100. Trying to hit us with Storm. Oh well, that's fine. Who cares? He's not going to get a chance to do it. Alright. And now he gains a bunch of corruption. To his stun tooltip was stuck on the screen. Okay. Well, this most of the way kills him. Doesn't quite kill him. Probably because we don't have this upgraded to 3-star yet. It makes an annoying noise when he's hit, by the way. Regardless, I do appreciate that the Fire Step Flash now hits 3 times a turn. Oh, we're so close. If it had refreshed this, it would have worked. Not that I'm terribly worried about it. He is stunned for 2 turns even. And now we just need to get through his 400 armor, but I'm pretty confident we can manage that. Point in case. And then he's dead. Look at us go. What a fight. Chain Strike. 75 damage to target enemy. Refresh the first 2 times. 0 crits each turn. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's very expensive. We're definitely not using it. We'll still take it, but we're not going to use it. Well, I can't equip another of these because they're unique, and I believe I already have it at level 3. Yeah. Whenever any hero deals damage to a target with weak, the bonus damage from rage is increased by 2 times. Well, we do apply 3 weak at the start of the fight. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I will take the lucky hits. I don't think we're equipping it. That's fine. It's whatever. I'm not terribly worried about things. I'm a little annoyed that I take 10 damage at the start of every fight now, but we only have to get through a handful of fights. So as long as I'm not taking a ton of damage, we'll be okay. Start of each battle, heal 5% max HP, sure. Or we can apply Rage to all heroes. or 10% chance for a hit to hit again. These are all cool. I just want to take the healing, even though it's just not a lot of health. Yeah, we're going to take one of the others. Yeah, sure. I'll take the 10% chance to hit again. Now we have to do all 3 generals, as is the way of things. Okay, so before we do upgrade bro, we're gonna do that, even though that's a large chunk of my cash. Okay, sure. We'll do this. Oops, that's not what I'm trying to pick up. Get out of the way. We do that. Fuse those together. Which, yes, bankrupts me. That's fine. Because we're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. We're going to think long and hard about what we actually want to upgrade. Like, I guess maybe we do this and then we just sell the ones that we have down here and we put that elsewhere. Or I swap this out. I still need to buy... Well, I still need to generate more cash. Which is fine. Okay, sure. I could also upgrade the cauterize, but we're not going to worry about that. Goodbye, lucky hits. You're probably decent. And by that, I mean I have used it before and was plenty happy with it, but we're just not going to worry about it right now. We're going to upgrade a let's go. And then we go to the upgrade bro. Alright, and then we upgrade one of these. The problem is that I think on most turns I'm not doing 7 crits. Maybe I am. I don't know. It's a little hard to keep track of when my skills have so many hits to them. Give me some cash, I guess. I think you give me more cash by picking the gold than trying to sell a skill. And by that I mean, I know you do. And I don't really care what skill you give me. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's, I guess, buy some stuff from her because I can. And we are going to get rid of the secret menu. We're going to get rid of the piggy bank. We're going to get rid of the spreadsheet. We're going to get rid of the launder clean. We're going to get rid of the launder clean. We're going to get rid of the gem box. It is a little weird that you can sell all those. But hey, fine. Sure you can. Yeah, whatever. Can't afford more. Don't care. I just bought those so that I can always make sure I'm healing back to full. since I have to take 10 damage at the start of every fight. Yeah, anyways, here we are. Yeah, that's fine. Who cares? Alright, look at us go. Again, we're not going to cut through these bosses nearly so fast as last run, but that's because last run was ridiculous. And this one is just moderately strong. Okay, so I don't have the starting rage anymore, but I will scale rage faster. As I suddenly pop up to 20 rage immediately. And I guess we're going to hold on to these. It is a little risky to get rid of the defend, but I think it's not really going to matter. Because as these fights go on longer, I'm going to be doing so many hits per turn that I'm just generating a lot of passive defense. The only problem is I can't choose where it goes, but it shouldn't matter realistically. Alright, we overheat number 1. And then we overwhelm, which cuts out half her HP. Woo! And then it also refreshes this. And we're also up to 50 rage now. Okay, we are going to not use the other overheat. Oh, and she got stunned because I hit her so many times. Look at that. Oh no, she heals 100 each turn. 10 times 2, target enemy and apply weak. It'll prioritize attacker heroes. What a jerk. Why couldn't you prioritize? Oh, yeah, I forgot that when it says it prioritizes attacker heroes, what it actually means is it hits any attacking hero, or like attacker heroes. Which, again, is weird wording for that to be the case. But this game is sort of rife with that. Anyways, I do a lot of damage now. Oops. Okay. And I get more rage, and I go up to 70. And then this obliterates her. Because it hits 20 damage 3 times, and then for every 5 rage on me, it hits an additional 3 times. Which is a lot of hits at a decent damage, many of them going to crit. And all of them affected by the rage. So anyways, that was the thing. And then we fight War, who again, due to being bugged, tends not to be an issue at all. I do have a slower build, of course, but we're still going to kill him before he's gotten the 5 turns that he's promised. Oh, I forgot to heal myself. Doesn't really matter, but still. Okay. Yes, give me more rage. Again, up to, 20 rage, turn 1. Not bad. Alright, you're attacking for 20, applying melt. I think we can handle that. The melt is sort of a problem if this fight were going to go longer, but it's not. And yes, Koa does a little less damage with the Blasting Force, but he has a higher chance to crit. And I just really want crits. Alright, we're up to 40, and that means we get to kill. Because again, his damage gates don't work, and he has, you know, like 6,000 HP less than the other generals. Because he's supposed to have damage gates. Alright, Inferna grabs another level up. Super hot. Gain 20 rage at the end of the turn. Remove all rage from this hero. 4 warm-up stasis. As cooldown at the beginning of the battle. Gotcha. Yeah, that's interesting. That's the first time I've seen warm-up. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's weird. I would like it more if it didn't have the warm-up. And I'm also curious if you can get around the warm-up by using things that refresh skills. Either way, not going to use it. Not important to me. I think we just have... Yeah, we just don't need it. Anyways, we should be fine against Kira says, kind of. It will sort of fuck me. But we should be able to avoid it pretty easily. And before I forget, let's just heal. Not that I'm, like, really in danger, but it doesn't hurt to just make sure that I'm not anywhere close to a death range. Okay, yep. Let's end first turn there. Oh no, she hits me a bit. So shameful. Yeah, the big thing is just don't get hit by Kira says. As long as we avoid that, it is not a big deal. Alright, and then we do the overheat on Meg Mama, both because we need the energy and because it dodges the Kira says. And then we just shave off a heaping gob of her HP. It also stuns her thanks to the crane artifact, relic, whatever they're called in this game. Yeah, I'll avoid it. It would be a little bit of extra damage. It would trigger Kira says. I wasn't going to do anything else on the turn. But it would also mean that she gets 15 corrupt, or 10 corruption. No, 15. Which does mean that this would then be doing an obscene amount of damage. This is a weird boss, because she's basically very easy as long as you don't, like, fall into her mechanic. But her mechanic is very easy to avoid. Like, even on a build where you're focusing on a single character, it's just not a big deal. And it's a mechanic that's entirely in the player's control. Like, unlike a deck builder, we're not at the mercy of, like, what attacks did you draw this turn? Yeah, I can't quite kill her this turn. So, like, it is purely within her control. Like, the only RNG is who is she targeting? And even then, who cares? And again, 1 corruption at this point, not a big deal. The dodge is a bit annoying, but not a big deal. Anyways, she got blown up. It was not super difficult. Magma Drill. Is she the first character we've gotten to max level? Maybe. We might have gotten Gramps to max level already. Or maybe not max level, but to unlocking her final skill. Yeah, anyways, Ragnaroth, here we go. I should probably just pass the turn 5 times, because this takes a long time, but... I don't think we need the Magma Drill. We also don't need the Resilient Defense either, though. It's weird that there's no sound effect for healing. Oh well. Okay. Whatever. So be it. Enjoy your corruption. Well, it's not just for healing. There's no sound effect for any of the potions, which is fine. It's early access. Alright, let's do some damage, see how much rage we can build up. We do build up rage at a pretty obscene rate. You are unworthy. How dare you? Alright, look at us go. Yes, beautiful rage. Oops. Oops. The heart of the volcano. Yeah, we've got 40 rage, which is pretty good. It's not insane yet. But it is pretty good. And we do generate more rage. Alright. I who shaped reality. Go forth and give me rage. Okay, so we can do this, and there we go. It just takes a moment to activate. Again, we're not doing nearly so much damage as last time, but it's still cool. Okay, and I got 690 block. That was pretty cute. It's probably because I gave her 10 armor, so every time the like random block is hitting her, it's getting dramatically boosted. All right, this is the last turn. Unfortunately, I don't have more ways to be refreshing this. But, hey, so be it. go. Just takes a moment before it accepts it. Alright. Well, that was pretty satisfying. Again, not nearly so strong as last run, but we got 870 block. That was pretty cute. Alright, and thus, we run away because for some reason they have a non-boss at the end of this game. Alright. Look at us go. Yeah, so he did 15,000, almost 16,000 damage, 354, and 70,000. Yeah, and unsurprisingly, she was the one who used almost all the skills. It is weird to me that it shows XP gains when that is the same across all the characters. I guess maybe if the characters died in a fight, they wouldn't get as much XP. I don't know. I don't let that happen. Like, I have died in runs, but if I die, it's everyone who dies. I guess maybe on some boss fights I've had some people die. I don't know. Haven't really checked if there's been an XP discrepancy. Anyways, let's do the level ups. Titanic Fury's cute. And Super Hot's alright. Apocalypse. 1 damage to target enemy for every 5 rage on your team. So, similar to the Overwhelm, but, you know, rage across the team rather than on a single character. Firestorm. That's a weird-looking picture. Deal damage equal to this hero's rage to a random enemy 10 times. Like, it's fine, but I think that's just generally worse than, like, her other skills. Like, am I wrong? I mean, like, it depends on how much rage you have, I suppose. But if you are getting... Like, I don't know. I also don't know what it looks like when it upgrades, because I can't view that from here. But, whatever. It's fine. Once again, I don't like when the picture is repeated across skills. Shouldn't be the same picture on the passive as on one of the other skills that you can equip. Whatever. Fine. I do hope they change that, though. Yeah, so it goes around the first 10 times in a battle to 15 to 20, regardless. We're upgrading that. I mean, I'm not like crazy excited about Rapid Strike, but we'll still make it 3-star. And then we'll gain Cinder Blast. I kind of wanted to save some points and make Cinder Blast better, but making this hit 5 times, it's not bad. Especially when we don't have Koa on the team to steal his blasting force from. Final Assault. 50 damage to a random enemy for every critical hit this battle. That's cute. Again, it costs 7, and like, fights don't last long enough for you to have 7 mana, really. And there's not a lot of ways to, like, increase your mana. Like, you can't bank mana from one turn to the next, except with, like, Boop. And, you know, even he can only do it to a small degree. Whatever. It is what it is. Yeah. And yeah, so I guess she is max level. I guess she is our highest level character. It was a little surprising to me, but she did have back-to-back, like, victorious runs. So I guess it's not that surprising. I don't really want her to be our highest level character, but that's okay. I mean, like, I dislike her visual design, and just general characterization, but, like, she has some cool skills. I have still not built into her heavily. She's really just been mostly a cauterizer bot for the last 2 runs. But she has some cool stuff. She's not like insane, but she definitely has some useful abilities. I think her passive's pretty underwhelming, but that's fine. Anyways, it's late. I'm pretty hungry because I have not eaten a whole lot today. That's kind of how that works. I'm gonna stop here. That's how that works as well. Anyways, Dimensionals, it's been a lot of fun. We're probably still gonna play more. I don't know. I still need to leave the devs a lot of feedback about this game. It's very cool. Definitely has a lot of rough edges that need to be fixed. I mean, again, even with that, I'm still having like a blast. Like, there are plenty of other games that I have not sunk this many hours into because I'm waiting for future patches. Even as is, this game is a ton of fun. I just really want them to improve in a lot of small ways. Also, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with the other characters. Since like every dimension, unsurprisingly, has a theme to it. And we can tell what the next 3 dimensions are. I'm quite curious what they're going to do to make those characters meaningfully distinct from each other. Anyways, we're maybe playing more of this. Maybe I'll play another deck builder. Maybe we'll play Monster Train or Vaults of the Void. I don't know. I have not decided yet if I'm streaming tomorrow. As I said earlier, it is Thanksgiving tomorrow, and while I'm not a big Thanksgiving person, I still might be busy and or might just, I don't know, take the day off. So either I'll be back tomorrow or maybe I'll be back on Monday. Who knows? It remains to be seen. Regardless, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Have a nice night. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe.